nice.
Yeah. Are we all, you all want to spawn there?
Sadly, yes. I would say go spawn everywhere, but none of the other spots have any good metal, so there's no point.
Yeah. It's such a small planet, we want to be all grouped together anyway.
We really need to be the first people to harass this time.
Yeah.
Blake, Judicator, and you two want to bot harass? Or we just need one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
We haven't spawned yet, have we? Still haven't let me in the damn game. Alright, here we go. Where am I going?
North Pole? North Pole.
Roger.
I'm going to start up at the northeast of it. Lay down 3, I'm going to try to get into tier 2, special.
I guess I'm gonna grab yours and mine.
It's all good.
Which one's mine? Which one's Zombie? I am the one in the north. I think you're controlling mine right now, Zombie.
Alright, who's bot, or who's commander? I'm
We
at
only
the
have
North
4
Pole,
up here.
too.
Zombie somehow is in a different place than us. It's alright.
Alright, I'll take the cool looking one.
He's on the other side of the planet.
Well, I mean...
Can he hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can you take the middle to the south and let me get that one that's just to the west? Yeah, excellent.
User joined your channel.
Who's this? Is that Ares? We're doing a YouTube video.
What's up?
Alright. What's up, Judicator?
So we're hoping to bring you another epic game and some Planetary Annihilation. Our team is Energy DL, Zombie Fan, Mackle Downey, and myself, Judicator of Genocide. We're going up against Raysign, Crusader, Tatsup, and Anta Trophy. This time we're gonna try to take the aggressiveness to the opponent, not suffer extreme losses in the beginning of the game via harassment. So I'm going to go ahead and open up with 4 bot factories and follow it up with energy production. Energy DL looks like he's also dropping 4 bot factories for himself. Mackle Downey is going to go ahead and focus on some economy. He's got his first vehicle factory up.
User left your channel.
And sending out a fabricator to start some metal production. Out of my first bot factory, I'm going ahead and creating 2 fabbers, followed by bots to get the attack underway. You got a scout coming and following those fabbers, Mitch? Looks like
Zombie has gone air.
Awesome.
I have 3 of their commanders already. It looks like that scout is kind of making them antsy. They're kind of running away from it.
Alright, I'm gonna start a tier 2 factory.
Excellent. Tier 2 going up really early.
Maybe not, I'm gonna jump off of it. There we go. Get back on it.
Trying to keep us positive.
I'm gonna keep cranking out these bot factories then until our economy starts to suffer because of it. Mitch is microing the fabrication vehicles on his tier 2. As you can see up at the top of our screen, our energy is going up and down, and that's because of the micro and the constant energy production coming from energy.
Although I just stopped. Looks like we've gone positive for a second.
With these larger games of 3v3 and 4v4, we're able to go into T2 way earlier, and that early air factory I think is key to discovering the locations of your enemy.
Absolutely. And he is building fighters. Excellent. Because the bots early on have no anti-air coverage, unlike the tanks, who really have to go fighters at the same time.
So what's the shortest route to their base? Or the backside of the planet, or should I just cross this?
There's one that's
large
much
gap?
closer to us, by the way. It's right between us and Zombie. Enemy base. We should really take that out. They are going quick bots as well.
Roger. I'm gonna go ahead and take the first harassment force over there. My commander, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down a couple more energy storage and metal storage since we're so positive. Start creating that bank. And then go into a bunch of T1 vehicle factories. Moving out the first harassment force.
We just want to go straight south.
Roger.
Here they come.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna need to move. I'm gonna move my commander and I'm gonna cancel his queue and bring him in.
See if we can get a couple shellers out.
The next large group of bots that we get spawning, you want to take them and harass the team on the other side of the planet?
Sure.
Because we're going to mop these guys up. Their bot harassment force is not
They're going around
half
your
as
commander.
large as ours.
Okay,
Right
the
into
turret was
her.
finished.
Yes.
I intercepted them with the bot force. I'm going to go counter harass. Energy, that large group of bots that's spawning, you want to take it to the other side?
Absolutely. Those workers in there, I'm gonna send him over to do something. Some metal.
Did they not notice that tower?
With a little bit of micro, I was able to mop up a nice sized group of ants, taking minimal losses on this bot force headed to the south. Energy's moving out with a group of bots opposite the direction I'm moving in. We're going to start harassing in both directions. Our metal and energy is still doing extremely well.
Got 2-2 fabricators on that.
Alright, let's get into that tier 2 economy. I ran into a laser tower, but it looks like I'm just going to simply be able to overpower it. I'm doing terrible, terrible damage to their economy at the moment. So this game is going the exact opposite of how last game is. We have the initiative.
Looks as if maybe one of their players has crashed.
Right. So my bot harass looks like its usefulness is ended, so I'm going to put them on patrol routes. 2 different patrol routes that cover this whole front of their base, so we will get an advance notice of when they're coming. Coming back to the commander to throw up a bunch of more storage, because we're still just in the positive. It looks like energy is also throwing up storage. Mitch is already working on T2 energy, which is going to jumpstart our economy very soon. I'm going to go ahead and go into
I'm hitting them pretty good right now.
Awesome. Mitch, can you scope over to that harassment
Couple
for 2
too many.
seconds?
They have all their commanders right down here.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Awesome. Out of 2 of my bot factories, I'm canceling the bots and producing workers.
In
Really
between
need
that,
a bunch more advanced workers.
Henry, did you see all that metal in between the base you just attacked and our base?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have to make sure they don't get that.
Go ahead and try to get ourselves.
I'm gonna start.
Oh, it's been pretty negative.
I'll start taking some fabricators off this T2 bot factory in hopes that
You actually just finished it.
nice.
Get these up here. I'm gonna pull some off the vehicle. Yep.
Got more T2 energy coming up, Mitch.
Yeah. One at a time right now.
So they look like they've started to throw defenses up where energy began the harassment. I got another group of T1 bots coming around for another pass.
I'm gonna send you some backup.
Mitch, you can grab my commander and have him cease building vehicle factories if you need to get more energy resources to get that energy quicker.
Okay. I'll watch this bot harassment.
And they got a
I'll put my commander on it too. On the building the energy.
There we go. Sitting a plus for a little bit.
just carving out the heart of their base. I'm gonna try to keep my distance from this commander and do as much damage to their economy as I can.
They're saying she.
And sorry this game wasn't as epic as the previous one, guys.
I think I was getting any lag here.
No, I wouldn't either. I destroyed a bunch of the fabricators. He was going up to tier 2 metal and tier 2 energy. He tried to make the jump a little too quick and paid the piper for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and shift collect these bots. I'm just gonna go all day long, and I'm just gonna have to go back and forth and harass the outskirts of the space. Go back to macro. What are you up to, Reggie?
I am building. No, I'm just grabbing all the work and driving. We get positive energy.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab your commander and just spam it.
Why don't you have him help build the T2? You can help speed up the T2.
I'm gonna send it over to the T2 and get stuck on this storage car.
they do need to fix the commanders getting stuck when building them. And when they're not. Especially the metal storage.
Yeah, they always get stuck on this puzzle.
We are pretty positive right
Yeah, we're kicking.
Means I gotta watch the commander battle.
Going back over to those tier 1 bots I had on patrol, checking how the harassment's going.
Zombie has a good sized tank for it. Looks like they've self-destructed possibly all of theirs. No, not all of them.
Our economy's way too high. We need to start throwing down just a crap ton of T2 buildings. There we go, now it's starting to drop. Our economy's massive. We're just having trouble spending all this money.
Trying to instant build stuff. It usually does it.
We need to spend, spend, spend.
We
I mean,
have
if
a
we
relatively
were
good
actually
sized
in a
force
good
here.
match, this would be a good time to put down catapults.
What I'm doing.
Fine then. What do you think? What's better, lobbers or catapults?
On a mountainous map, ladders are better. On a flat map like a moon, catapults are way better.
Okay.
Because the lobbers can actually shoot things over mountains. Which changes it up.
Did not know that.
Yeah, they can send their projectiles on a cart. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this game now.
I mean, we can just go crush them right now.
Yeah.
This force here is a mixture of T1 and T2 bots. I'm gonna bring it in.
Disgusting.
We'll send in all the tanks with it too. Put them all together in a big group.
As you can see with this game, we're able to stay extremely positive in our economy, which has allowed us to pretty much completely and utterly trump them in size, unit composition, and in unit producing structures. And we're just about to go steamroll them and in the game. Factors that led to this domination have been the harassment, of course, that
Voice communication is pretty neat. I think that they really need to add some form of it to the game.
right, and exactly what Energy said, just being able to communicate with your teammates.
And it's much faster than having to look over and read it. You can play while you don't have to make, type back messages, take time doing that. This army that's coming right now is gonna be too much more.
And I wouldn't even worry about macro Mitch. I'd just go watch the. Get some
Yeah,
screenshots
I'm watching
of
the
this
army come
domination.
over the moon horizon.
Well, I hope that they separate the ladders.
They're trying to build catapults. I'm going for that first. It can actually whittle down our force.
Right. I hope they separate the ladders between formed teams and random teams. Because I just don't see random teams being able to compete with the formed groups. As you can see, energy is microing these bots and keeping the distance from the commanders so to not lose the entire army.
I was.
Just like
Commander
that.
explosion.
And then-
As he
And
does.
then I looked away to go do something else, and then that happened.
Boom. And that is why you want to stay away from commanders. Because in a closer game, that could allow the enemy to counterattack you after you lose your whole army on one commander.
Lucky for us, there's a second army right behind us.
Yeah. And just more spawning all the time. Good game.
One commander left.
Still one guy trying to fight to the bitter end. An attack coming from both sides, completely sandwiching the enemy. Another key error that the purple team has made is tons of defensive structures with no walls in front of them.
Not just that, they are the wrong.
Right.
One commander. Up there he is.
Please.
I'm gonna bring this bot and kill him real quick.
No micro needed, just straight out macroed them.
Yep, you're hitting him with everything. Bots, vehicles, and air.
This last explosion.
Good game, guys, and thanks for watching. I don't think we needed to do after action review on that one. It was pretty straightforward.